hypnosis is used for transformation. It is used for a variety of things, for anything from stress reduction, reducing anxiety, phobias. What else do we use it for? Smoking cessation, weight loss or weight management, test taking, public speaking. There are so many reasons why one could or would use hypnosis. And we'll talk a little bit about what hypnosis is, what hypnosis is not. So I already talked about the stage show hypnosis. That is one way of doing it. And I'm going to just turn my screen off here and hopefully you can hear me. I just need to go into another screen. It does help with depression and anxiety. Yes, it does, Josh. Okay, sorry. How do I get back to my notes? Oh, there it is. Okay, sorry. All right, so we're going to get back to this here. So hypnosis is when the conscious and the subconscious mind meet together. So we have the unconscious mind, the subconscious mind, and the conscious mind. The conscious mind being where it's our analyzation, it's where we're at on a daily basis. So that's our conscious mind. The subconscious mind is we do things because it's a behavioral thing, something that we've done for a period of time. And then the unconscious mind are reasons why we do things that are like deeply rooted, that we kind of like have repressed. So that is the different types of the mind. And so hypnosis is when the conscious mind meets the subconscious mind. And it's a state of focused attention with heightened suggestibility. It's an altered state of consciousness where you become more receptive to positive suggestions, behavioral changes. It's not about losing control. Rather, it allows you to tap into the subconscious mind where your habits and beliefs are formed. Accessing the subconscious mind, facilitating positive changes in behavior, thoughts, and emotions. Hypnosis can be effective for various issues like the stress management, anxiety, breaking any bad habits. It can also be used for deep-rooted things, phobias, which you would utilize the past life regression and find out why we have the issues we have. And it could be something not caused by this particular lifetime, but something that has existed beforehand. So during hypnosis, you remain aware. You remain aware of your surroundings and you maintain control over your actions. So if there was an emergency, you would be able to respond. So if there was an emergency of sprinklers and a fire in a building, you would still be able to get up, walk out, and do all the things that you would do in a situation like that. You would not be made to do anything against your will. So like people talk about quacking like a duck or barking like a dog. Now, if these are things that you would normally do, if somebody said, hey, I dare you, because that's your conscious mind, okay, I'll do that. So you're still aware and you still have control. You're not losing your ability to make those sound judgments. You're not going to tell your deep, dark secrets. You're not going to give people your social security number and your banking information. That's not what it's for. These are people like myself who are part of the Hypnosis Guild. So it's a national guild that I belong to, and most hypnotists belong to some type of organization that we have to adhere to certain guidelines. So that's nothing that we would do, any practitioner would do. So it is not a form of mind control. It can be used for entertainment, but if you're paying the amount of money that it costs to have hypnosis, I don't think that you would just be doing it for entertainment purposes. It doesn't involve magical powers or the ability to make you act against your morals or desires. It's truly therapeutic. You're in a relaxed state where you can engage with your thoughts and your feelings. However, that being said, it's not for everyone. The effectiveness varies from person to person. It's always done ethically. And the misconceptions of hypnosis, we already talked about the stage show, but it doesn't allow you to control another person's mind. That is not what hypnosis does. It's suggestibility, and we experience hypnosis on a daily basis. So whether we're watching a show and we see a commercial and there's Burger King, and then all of a sudden you start to smell Burger King and you're tasting Burger King in your mouth, and then all of a sudden you're finding yourself going through the Burger King drive-through. That is a form of hypnosis. When you are driving for a period of time, let's say about a 20-minute drive, and this is a drive that you typically have, and you arrive and you don't remember passing, this building, this street, this town to get there, that corner, you're like, oh, I'm here already. So that is another form of hypnosis that we experience on a daily basis. You do not fall asleep during hypnosis. However, that being said, you go in and out of consciousness. Now, I know that Jill has attended my Nidra class before, the Yoga Nidra. So she's experienced this, where Yoga Nidra is similar but very different from hypnosis, but it's a sense of relaxation. And in that, you go in and out of consciousness. Checking my notes here, make sure I'm covering all the things. So you're not asleep during hypnosis. You are aware and you are in control. A fun fact, hypnosis is actually stemmed from yoga, and Yoga Nidra has long existed, and yoga itself has long existed far before hypnosis. So I love the fact that somebody centuries ago has turned it into practical for Western civilization. So hypnosis can be used for stress relief, anxiety, pain relief, even enhancing your performance, which if you were an athlete, any type of sports enhancement, one can utilize hypnosis to become better. And one of the things that I will teach you at the end of the session is a form of self-hypnosis. And the more that you utilize hypnosis, the quicker it becomes to tap into that relaxed state where the suggestibility will be that much quicker for you. All right, so I can't see you, so I am going to do a little bit of a test with you all. So if you are all willing to participate in this, it's called magnetic fingers. So what we do is we place our hands together in prayer position. You cross the thumbs and you press the pointer fingers together, and the other fingers are clasped. So you clasp your hands like this. What we're going to do is open that up to a V. All right. So I'd like you to take in a nice big inhale here. Exhale, let it go. So you're going to breathe in through the nose. We're going to do that 2 more times. Breathe in through the nose, expand the abdomen, and let it go. Exhale through the mouth. One more. Breathe in and let it go. Relaxing the shoulders, hands clasped together, fingers, pointer fingers separated, and allow your eyes to close or your gaze to soften here. And we're going to keep the hands like this, and you're going to listen to me talk. And you're going to feel the magnetic pull toward your fingers. The fingers are moving closer and closer together. There's a magnetic pull. You try to resist, but they keep pushing closer and closer together. Closer, 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 closer. They're going closer and closer together. They're almost touching, touching. The fingers are touching. All right, go ahead and open your eyes. Take a look at your fingers, and you can release your hands. Let me know if that worked for you. If your fingers actually touch together, or if they moved closer together, and what you experienced. If you could write a note there in the chat. Oh, great, Jill. Awesome. So they moved closer and closer. They almost touched, right? So I could have kept going and going. And one of the things is we talk about trying to resist. Twitching, yeah. So it's interesting to see that. So there's a bunch of different tests that you can do. They're called convincers. So there's a variety of things that we do in hypnosis to let you know that it's actually working, because we want to see it work, and this is a visible way to see that. There's a bunch of different convincers and testing that we can do, but this is part of it. So now we're going to get into a hypnosis. So this hypnosis is just going to be a sample of what you would experience. Oh, I just lost my screen. Of what you experience. And if you're ready, I'd like you to come into a comfortable seated position, whatever that looks like for you. Seated, or you can be laying down, whatever's most comfortable for you.